Bridges with it. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Now here's Hart. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 15 here tonight. To the middle. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Talk about a high percentage look. Allen right at the rim.
New York leading by 15. Brunson looks it over. Pass to Bridges. New York working the ball around now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hits a three-pointer. Bridges has got 14 points now in the second half.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Now here's Harden. Over Brunson. Again, Cleveland scores.
What a game from Harden. Filling it up. James, look, everyone knows this man is just a gifted scorer.
Brunson passes to Hart. Oh, deflected. Here's Robinson. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Harden. Allen a screen. Harden against Robinson. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Now it's Hart. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. No good on the 3.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Back to Harden. Pass to Mitchell. Out to the right wing. Fires for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Hart's got 4 rebounds now. Bridges with it. Harden picks him up. Back to Bridges. Launches it. And again for 3.
I mean, he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him. Harden against Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Karl-Anthony Towns is checked in for New York. Merrill, he's checked in for Cleveland. Schroeder comes in for James Harden. And New York has possession. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. He's checked in for the Cavs. Harden comes in for Schroeder.
In for the Cavaliers, Tyson, James Harden.
Mitchell against Bridges. Towns a screen on Mitchell. Towns outside. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by James Harden. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Mobley outside. Back to Harden. Allen with a screen on Brunson. Throws it up high. And stolen by Bridges. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Finished off the break. Bridges has got 31. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
Here's Allen after the basket by New York. Outside for Harden. from outside the arc. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 16th rebound on the night. Towns is screen on Harden. Here's Brunson. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Harden. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And defenses prepare for Brunson's foul-drawing tactics, but they still can't do anything about it.
Jalen Brunson at the line, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Brunson.
And you gotta love Jalen Brunson's mix of physical and mental skills. He's not just fast and tenacious, he's also very intelligent about how he attacks you.
Both free throws good from Brunson. Now Cleveland shooting just 42% so far in the game. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Tyson. Now Mitchell. He's guarded by Bridges. Outside Harden. Shot clock at 5. Uneasy, 2 on the layup. Harden's got 28 points for the game.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
.141 left in the fourth quarter here. Hart with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Bridges, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Harden, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
Good from Bridges.
Since being given more responsibility, Bridges has really blossomed and wants to continue getting better.
So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Sohan comes in for Hart. Shamet, he's checked in for Anunoby. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. Bridges hits them both.
Talk about a guy who comes in and goes to work. Bridges is humble, versatile, and he affects the game on both ends.
And capturing the series momentum up front, this is a monster Game 1 win for the Knicks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Mikal Bridges.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up steals, deflections. I mean, he was a handful tonight.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. After the basket by New York on the other end. Shamet passes to Alvarado. Outside Robinson. Pass to Bridges. Screen by Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Sohan. Mitchell grabs a miss. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here's Tyson. We've got 13 seconds left in the final quarter. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Cleveland again missing. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. And really, any win is a big win here in the postseason.
Yeah, every game counts now, and there's no second chances. So they must be pleased with the results.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. We came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got the 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
The main event is kicking into motion. From Toyota Center in Houston, the Timberwolves taking on the Rockets. For the Minnesota Timberwolves, they know each game presents a test of physical endurance, of mental focus, and their ability to match up against any style of play. And that challenge is right ahead. Rockets, Timberwolves. The NBA playoffs start now. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Missing some depth tonight, but the starting lineup is intact for this team.
You think about it. Teams often shorten their rotations in the postseason, but this isn't what they had in mind. Nevertheless, more minutes to go around. We'll see who responds.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Out to the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And for Houston, Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Tari Eason is out there with Amen Thompson. And it's KD in at the small forward position. And stolen by DiVincenzo. To the middle, here's McDaniels. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
All starting from a turnover. DiVincenzo shows great anticipation skills to make a play on the ball and get them in transition.
Now here's Durant. Thompson passes to Easton. Jacks up a 3, and it's Kevin Durant with the 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
McDaniels with the big answer.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Kevin, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Now here's Randall. No good on the shot. Smith with the defensive effort. Durant in the corner. Four on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. Julius Randle with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Randle is doubled. McDaniels against Durant. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
So it's the Rockets now, trailing by 2. McDaniels against Durant. Off target at the rim. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. McDaniels passes to Randall. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
Pass to Eason. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Durant gets the bucket.
Nobody better at getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces anything, and he usually gets the best shot available.
Down low. Here's Randall. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Randall's got his second bucket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Thompson. Nothing on the board. The fadeaway. That doesn't go either for KD.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
No good on the triple. It's trailed by 4. Pass to Eason. Latrey. Minnesota with the rebound. Angle right side. Outside Edwards. DiVincenzo kicks to McDaniel. Over Durant. The shot by McDaniels, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
KD, a screen on Randall. Inside. Durant's shot is good. 7 points for Kevin Durant.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Oh, here's Edwards. Goes up on the wing. Good as the jump shot falls.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's KD. From down in the low post, it goes. Durant's got 9 points.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 9, shooting well. McDaniels gets to Randall. Off target from three-point range.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
That ties the game. 11 points in the game.
Sweet mid-range jumper for Kevin Durant. He's dialed in wherever he shoots it from.
McDaniels sets a screen for Randall. Pass to Edwards. Over Eason. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Back to Thompson.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
The first one falls.
The athletic ability of Amen Thompson is easily seen. The way he runs, he's fluid, and how physical he can get. Boy, that combination is potent.
And so Thompson nails both of them. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Minnesota. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The three-pointer no good. To the paint, here's Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
How about the force on that finish by Smith?
For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Gobert with a screen for Randall. Outside Edwards. And it looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Smith. And Shepard subbed in for Tari Eason. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. McDaniels kicks to DiVincenzo. McDaniels outside. Pass in, coming off an assist from Randall. McDaniels got 10.
Right there, Daniels is saying, you got to come get me if you want to stop me.
The Rockets trail. Pass to Shepard. KD looking around. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here is Edwards. Good D by Thompson.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Shepard, the pass to Finney-Smith. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Okogie comes in for Amen Thompson. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for Randall. Osumu, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Bones Island subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Island finds Reed. Anderson a screen on Capella. Reed misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Shepard the pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Okogie. Defended by Osumu.
That's exactly the kind of explosive move the team wants to see more from Okogie. He's got all the tools, for sure.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside Edwards. Reed the pass to Highland. Anderson with the screen for Highland. A nice shot by Anderson.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Shepard. Scoreless thus far. Capella high post. Outside, KD. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here is Edwards. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Outside Edwards. Shoots off the step back. Rebounded by Capella.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Count that bucket. KD's got 17.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
Now, here's Reed. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Durant against Highland. Rocket 6. It's good. Now it's a 7-point Rocket lead.
Well, that's virtually impossible to defend. I mean, with Durant's length, those long arms, and the high arcing shot that he shoots, the best you can do as a defender is challenge him and hope he misses.
Reed. And Reed throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. The Rockets making a switch here. Şengün's checked in. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Houston leading by 5. Pass to Shepard. They set the pick. Here's Okogie. Fires it up. Julius Randle with the rebound. And Randle has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. Here's Phillips. Highland passes to Randle. Hits it from 3-point range. Now just a 2-point Houston lead.
Well, Randle was lined up and ready to go. The moment the ball hit his fingers, he got it into his shot motion.
Pass to Capella. Over Reed. And the shot is long. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range in the first quarter. Here's Randle. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
As he often does, he gets to the rim, but that's just stellar defense.
Here's Shepard. He's defended by Highland. Now Shepard still without a basket. And it's Capella missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Houston Rockets. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And we'll be right back after this. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Randall and Reed holding down the post box. Bones Highland is out there with Dosunmu. And it's Shannon in at the 3 spot. And so the ball's out of bounds. Reed touched it last. Joe Ingles is checked in for Minnesota.
Joe Ingles.
Here's Shepard. He's defended by Highland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot. Finney-Smith can't get it to go. Minnesota in the lead. Ingles finds Randall. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And that one drops for him. Randall's got 9.
Randall's a bruiser now. The willingness to be physical inside, a big part of Randall's game.
To the inside. Stolen by Reed. Here's Dosunmu. And the 3 off target. And for Houston, they're shooting so far very efficient. All around, about 55%. Shepard, the pass to Capella. Pass to Okogie. Fires the 3. The Rockets with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 3. Ingles passes to Highland. Here's Randall. Rebounded by Capella. Rockets have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Here's Shepard. Another miss by Houston. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Down low. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Capella. They need this one. And yes, it's good.
Boy, Capella's so special. Great strength, good focus, especially when he's being defended like that. That's good work there.
Now here's Randall. He's got 9. Shot clock at 6. And the shot goes in. Randall's got 4 this quarter.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Rockets trail by 3. Pass to Capella. Shoots over Reed. And it's Capella missing. Timberwolves have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Randall no good. Houston's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Shepard. He's defended by Highland. Now here's Şengün. 6 on the shot clock. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Love the fight right there from Şengün close to the hoop.
Ball stolen. Here's Finney-Smith. Ingles covering. Şengün passes to Shepard. And here's Capella. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Naz Reid. Rockets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
The Rockets call.
Kevin Durant comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Josh Okogie. And then for Minnesota, Edwards, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Mike Conley in for Highland.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good.
Clint Capella is a guy who's a defensive anchor and takes quality shots, and because of that, he plays his role to perfection.
And it's tied up with that one. Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And stolen by Şengün. KD drives in. And finished off by Shepherd.
He is a really good athlete. Give Shepherd a launching pad, and he will not turn it down.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. Out left of the wing. Randall down low. Şengün covering. Count it.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
For Houston, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Pass to Shepherd. KD with it. Out defended by Randall. And that one is good. Şengün's got his 3rd basket of the night.
A true monster in the paint. And just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
Minnesota with the ball. Trailing by 2. Outside Conley. Randall a screen on Durant. Edwards can't hit.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Durant. 19 points in the game. KD so efficient in there.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using him to cut up the defense there with ease.
Here is Edwards. The Rockets pull it in.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Durant inside. Edwards there. The shot by KD. No good. Goes through move. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Thompson, he's checked in for Aaron Holiday. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Michael Conley. Durant, the pass to Thompson. Now Shepherd. Capella with a screen on DiVincenzo. Pass to Shepherd. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. 2 points. That one goes.
I mean, what a finish by Amen Thompson. For my money, I tell you, he's as good as anybody athletically in this league.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop. Never a bad idea.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Timberwolves trail by 7. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. Looking to end the run. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Randall doesn't necessarily have to get to the bucket to be effective. He can just face you up from mid-range and do damage.
Here's Şengün. Smith on the wing. On the wing, Thompson. Edwards defending. Here's Smith. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Smith's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Rockets.
And that's a nice shot from mid-range there. Smith must continue to knock it down at that level.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Gobert. Now here's DiVincenzo. On the left side. Rebound by Smith. Houston leading by 7. To the middle. Outside for Durant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, what a nice ball fake there. Hard not to bite on that one. I mean, you have to be aggressive if you want to challenge KD's shot. And then he's got you right where he wants you. Shoot 2.
The free throw drops for Durant.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Minnesota also with the sub. Reed's checked in. And KD drops them both.
He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
Timberwolves trail by 9. DiVincenzo with it. Hasn't made one yet. Reed against Smith. Fades. Reed misses.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Thompson passes to KD. Durant uses his size and close.
You know, the defense is all over Durant inside, but, you know, his length and agility and high release point, allow him to still make it happen.
Reed with a screen on Eason. Smith against Edwards. Shot clock at 3. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Beating the buzzer just by a whisker. Edwards with the flair for the dramatic.
Outside, KD. Here's Thompson. He's got 5. Lob pass to Capella. No good. Shot missing.
Look, bad shooting nights happen to everybody. He's just got to feel fortunate that his teammates have picked up the slack for him.
Reed with a screen for McDaniel. Sinks the three-pointer. McDaniel's got 13.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Pass to Eason. At the top of the key, Capella. Thompson outside. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. McDaniels outside. Pass to Reed. Fires for 3. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Eason. Nice shot by Thompson. And it's 7 points from Amen Thompson.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Outside, Reed. McDaniels outside. DiVincenzo with the screen on Durant. McDaniels kicks to Reed. No good from outside.
If he were just a touch more efficient tonight, I think the score would look a lot different.
Thompson passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Capella's such a good roller after setting the screen. It's hard to defend him in the screen and roll.
1:19 left in the first half of the game. Edwards looking it over. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Timberwolves shooting their first foul shot of the night. Free throw good, Edwards.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skill.
Here's Eason. No scoring in this one. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's Durant on the wing. Shoots over McDaniel. Gobert pulls it in. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Up top, DiVincenzo. Reed against Smith. Reed kicks to DiVincenzo. Fast break, here we go. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Plenty of room to knock down.